Hello everyone and welcome to Crumbs' YouTube channel. And today the question is, what the hell did I get from China this time? Welcome everyone to Crumbs' YouTube channel. Today, it's no Temu for you. Nope, it's all Temu for me. So today I'm going to show you, got 4 things from China. So what the hell did China send me this time? Let's go ahead and let's find out. First thing we got, I got myself some microfiber towels.
Microfiber towels? And what are your towels for?
Well, it's so that I can work on my car and wipe my hands and get the grease all over these towels.
Oh, those towels.
Yeah,
so
these
in other
towels.
words, you don't have to take my towels and ruin them. Yeah. You take my dish towels and you ruin them. So now you got your own.
Now I got my own.
Oh, I'm very proud of
Are
you.
you happy?
I'm just ecstatic.
I'm sure. I thought you would be. I thought you would be. All right, so this is the second. I'm in trouble like always. This is the second pack I got from them. Different ones. They're light towels. And I'm not getting them for, much of anything, but they're 50% polyester, 85% polyester, 15% nylon. Oh, sticky too. I don't know if that makes them microfiber or not, but I'll have to double check on the instructions that are the web page information that they gave that said that they were microfiber. I got some other ones that I bought at Walmart. Boy, these do like to stick to my hands a little bit. I got some ones I bought at Walmart a while back. They're a little bit bigger than this. I think there were 30 or 40 in the pack. I believe this is 20. And they were around $9. I think these were $5, $6, something like that. So, yeah, they'll do. They'll do for me to get the junk off my hands. So, I don't ruin her damn towels. Alrighty, let's see what else I got. So would I buy these again? Yeah, you know what? For the price, for cheapie. Yeah, for cheapies, I'd buy them just to basically. I don't think I'd use these as microfiber. I'll double check on that. I'll put something up there if they claim to be microfiber, but I don't know that they're microfiber or not. To me, they're a little bit too small. Just basically hand towels. Alrighty, next thing I got. This I got for me, and these were size 10 Temu tennis shoes. Runners for you guys over there in Europe. And I'll tell you what, I bought these before. This is about my 4th pair. Depending on what I'm doing, they last me a while. Sizes are a little bit wonky. Sometimes I think these are 44 in China sizes. These say new fashion on them. I'm going to look at my other one. I have my old one here, as you see. This was my old one. They look about the same size. I thought they were pretty good. They lasted me for quite a while. I go through shoes quite a bit, so I like cheap, ugly shoes. And they were kind of air conditioned. I didn't have a problem with it, but the wife said I had to get new shoes. Definitely not heavy duty, and actually I ripped these when I was working, and I stooped down and got my toe, like this, and it ripped them. I think they're just glued on. Now I'll tell you, I was looking, that was my other pair I got from China. They look like they were, I think the ones I got on, they look like, oh, these are actually stitched on the inside, but I got a feeling up front here, it's just glued. So, they lie to you on the web page and they tell you $6.95. And then you go and put in any size, but the smallest size they got, and they jump up. And I think I spent right around $12 on these. They had been running about $16 for the same size, and for 16 bucks I can buy them local here at Walmart and touch them and feel them. So if you're not doing anything heavy duty, they're comfortable too, by the way. I have no problem with the comfort. The instep, the little, oh, what the hell they call it, the little cushion that's inside it. It does come out real easy. So after you wear this, if you're like me, every so often I slip on my shoes without my socks on, and the moisture from my feet tend to break the bond on it. I think it's just lightly glued in there. On a scale of 1 to 10, Nike's being a 10, I'd give these about a 5. You get what you pay for. They're from China. They're from China. What do we expect? But I'm not spending $30 or $40 on a pair of tennis shoes because, you want to see which ones I'm wearing now? Because this is one's just like them, just different color. I did the same thing. So this is where they rip off. So this is going to be the first place in the shoe. Hey, I do everything in the shoe. I ride my motorcycle in them. I work in them. I dig up the garden in them. I do everything in them. All right. So in the theme of working stuff, last time I worked on my niece's car, I had to go someplace afterwards. So I bought from AutoZone, I bought for $1 a pair, a couple of pair of plastic gloves to put on. They lasted. They did okay. But by the time the job was done, they were absolutely destroyed. So I thought, you know what, for a few bucks, I think it was $3.95, something like that. It wasn't too much. I went ahead and I bought some plastic work gloves, rubber work gloves, I guess. Rubber mechanics glove, I think they call them. They weren't too expensive. So if you're changing the oil, and these were, I don't know if they say on here or not, I believe these were large. 50 pieces large. So 25 pair, 50 pieces, and, maybe $5, somewhere in that neighborhood. And 50 pieces probably will last me a year or so. So to me, that was worth it. They feel okay. No difference than the one that I got. Matter of fact, the ones that I got from AutoZone, they were actually extremely tight. Got a doctor's appointment. Next time I go for a doctor's appointment, I'll rip off some. I'll rip off some from the doctor's office too. The regular surgical ones. I always take them and blow them up into little balloons. So anyways, yeah, I think they'll do good. I don't think I would get them smaller than this. For me, what would be mediums? I guess I could try mediums. They're a little bit long in the finger. If you're trying to do little bitty tight work with it, like taking off a screw or something, or trying to pick something up. You can see here they're, I guess if I scoot them down, that might help. But, but I'm afraid if I get mediums that they won't fit my short little stubby hands. I have very short fingers. When I was born, a doctor looked at my dad and said, well, he's not going to be a piano player. So I have very stubby fingers. All right. Like I said, somewhere around $5, I think. I'll put the price up on these things when I go back and look at them. All right, my last thing is, if I can do this without destroying everything. So, without leaking stuff all over the table. Hey, I got rags, so I'm going to put some rags out. So what I have here is a pickle jar. Already been washed and cleaned. Supposedly, this pickle jar is 50 ounces. All right. I don't know. They don't look like 50 ounces to me. It only looks like about 16. Says something about use instructions of torque wrench. Huh. Oh, I see. That must be the torque wrench. Oh, I see. Okay, down there. They give you a little, I think that's a little fork down there. So this is what you're going to do is you're going to put your pickles and your juice in here. when you're sitting at home, it's going to be upside down like that. Sit in your refrigerator. And then when you want to eat a pickle, and I got some pickles here, so I'm going to show what it looks like. I'll cut the video when it's time, so I get everything set up. You flip it upside down, the juice runs out, and there you go. Now up in the top here is, oh, isn't that sweet? It's a little fork with a heart on the end. Oh, well, let me put this back so I don't lose it, because well, maybe because, all right, now it's back in there, and it's back locked in there. So it's back where it belongs, because I'll never use that damn little wussy fork. So anyways, we're going to cut the tape here, the video here, and I'm going to get ready to fill up the pickle jar. Alrighty, we're back. So I got everything set up here. I got my pickle jars here. I got some pickles in it. I got the case. Now, as I said, this case is supposed to be 50 ounces. Now, this jar says, this is Mount Olives, my favorite pickle. This jar says it is 80 fluid ounces. All right. Now, if this goes right, I think we got too much fluid for it. So I'm going to cut the thing here again, and well, let's just see what happens here. Well, maybe not. Oh, all righty. Set this down here. All right. So the theory behind this is, oh, get it on there. Get it on there, and I see the bottom is, got to make sure you get the bottom on tight too, because I see the bottom was leaking, so apparently I didn't have the bottom on tight. This is how it sits. This is how it sits in your refrigerator. Pickles are all full of juice. You can see the juice is right about here. And then when you're ready to eat a pickle, you pull it out, or you set it on the table for dinner, let's say, maybe, whatever you're going to do. Of course, if you're a wussy, you're going to want to take that little wussy with the heart fork out of there. Tip it upside down, and now what happens is your pickles, you don't have any juice there. Just stick, you know, you got your pickle juice, you only got pickles down to there, you're going to be sticking your hand all the way inside there. Well, now you don't have to do that. Now you can just take your pickle, and when you're done, put the lid back on, put it back in the refrigerator, and flip it upside down. One thing I will tell you though is make sure those tops and bottoms are loose. Both of these were leaking. So that's it. That's what the hell I got from China this time. So the only thing I can tell you is make sure that you have both the top and the bottom tight, because if you don't, and you see there's a little, there you can see it's leaking there, still leaking. It's still leaking, so I'll have to double check. They said something in the instructions about a torque, but I don't see any torque tool. Look in the box. No torque tool in the box. But it said something about a torque tool. But you want to make sure those are tight, because obviously, I still see a little leak over here. So, would I buy this again? No, because what they showed on Temu was these things are a little bit bigger. I thought this was quite a bit taller than what it was. I thought it said it was like about 11 inches. I don't know, that may be 11 inches. My hand is 6 inches wide, so yeah, maybe. But I thought it was going to be bigger. I also thought it was going to be glass. Not glass. That's plastic. because I was wondering how it was going to travel. Alrighty, my name is Crumbs, and this is What the Hell Did I Get This Time from China. I'll see you all in the next one.
Well, that's what Crumbs got from China. Yes, sirree. Came a long, long way across the sea, so blue and deep. And you can bet everything is going to be cheap. Could be something wild or something finer, but one thing sure, it's from China. So saddle up